Today we are trying a pretty unusual place, a Nantong restaurant that serves Sukiyaki and also Fugu. We came pretty early, around 5:20 p.m., so the place was almost empty.
Check out the dish names on the wall. You can also order by checking the ingredient display. If you want to know the price, you'll have to check the blackboard.
We ordered a few of their signature dishes and also joined their check-in promo. We get free side dishes. I tried their pork neck. Honestly, it still looks fatty, but it does not taste greasy.
我们家的招牌
猪肝是吗？猪肝招牌
可以尝一尝。
好。
First bite. The texture is actually very crispy, very different from the usual soft pork liver.
Back to the goose.
The skin is super clean, not a single feather. Honestly, feels like it's great post-workout meal.
Then the sukiyaki showed up. But this one looked nothing like the others I've had. Where's the raw egg for dipping?
就是咸淡可以根据个人的口味来调配。
怎么调？
就我们在餐厅卖那条，就是边加的。
加点料是吗？
A few seconds later, the beef was cooked.
这是什么牛啊？
啊？
是和牛吗？还是什么牛？
不是的，老板，这个肥牛是什么牛？
美国的，听说美国的美肥。
美肥是吗？100
多块1斤，这个听说美肥。
好的。
This sukiyaki here tastes more like a soy sauce hot pot, mostly savory. Honestly, it's quite different from what I had in Japan. I remember teriyaki being cooked on a flat pan, but here it's more like a boiling in broth. Also, once cooked, the meat shrinks quite a bit.
Anyway, the meat was still delicious. Now the fugu I've been waiting for.
It looks amazing.
As it turned out, I had no idea how to eat it. So the manager came over to help. We're supposed to drizzle the fugu broth over the rice.
Wow, the texture is so unique. There's a thick layer of skin on top, with tiny bones but small enough to just swallow. It feels almost gelatinous. The fish meat itself is more standard, kind of like braised fish. But the rice with fungu broth, that's really good, super flavorful. Honestly, the whole fungu experience was the most memorable part of the meal.
Then we had drunken crab. We put on the gloves and get ready to start.
It's a female crab, about 150 grams, marinated with 15-year aged white wine and dried tangerine peel. The flavor is very strong, you can really taste the alcohol. Full of the roll inside, but the crab meat itself is quite minimal. More like you sip it out, and it takes a long time to finish.
Finally, let's talk about the meat buns that come with the sukiyaki pot.
The meat inside is hand-chopped, so it has texture. These buns are huge, about the size of your palm. At the first glance, it feels like one person cannot finish one. But after a bite, you will realize thick dough, not that much filling. Sharing one between two people is just right. The vibe is decent, with private rooms available. They even provide hand creams. This isn't a fancy high-end restaurant, but the staff is super friendly. It explains everything without making you uncomfortable, even if you are more introverted. If you are in Nantong, Jiangsu and want to try something different, especially Fugu, I'd say it's worth a visit. Alright, that is for today. See you next time.